The village of Shadu, hidden between rolling green fields and golden wheat farms, had always been peaceful. Farmers woke at dawn, children ran through the dusty roads, and cows grazed lazily near the ponds. Life moved slowly, until one night, a sound echoed across the village, a deep, thunderous roar, unlike anything anyone had heard. Chickens flapped wildly inside coops, cows kicked their gates, and goats cried out in fear. Lights flickered on in every house. Something massive was moving in the dark. Long shadows stretched across the fields. Something big was coming. At the edge of the village, 14-year-old Ayan, curious and brave, stepped outside with the lantern. A gust of wind pushed against his face, and then a pair of glowing yellow eyes appeared in the wheat field. Ayan froze. The creature stepped out, and his breath caught in his throat. It was a cat, but not a normal one. This cat was as tall as a buffalo. Its fur shimmered silver under the moonlight, and each step shook the ground. Ayan whispered, "Ya Allah, what is that?" Without warning, the giant cat sprinted toward the nearest farm. Residents woke to the sound of breaking wood and frightened animals. Goats ran loose. Chickens flew everywhere. A cow broke its tether and crashed through a fence. The giant cat leapt gracefully onto a shed roof. The entire roof caved in. People screamed. Lights blinked across the village as neighbors ran outside. "It's a monster! No, it's an animal! Call the police!" Ayan ran toward the farm, heart pounding. He wasn't sure why, maybe courage, maybe stupidity, but he needed to see more. The cat didn't harm anyone. It looked scared, confused, as if it didn't know where it was. Within minutes, police sirens cut through the night. A team of officers arrived in jeeps. Officer Kabir, calm but tough. Officer Liana, intelligent and quick. Officer Rizwan, always panicking. Officer Omar, the animal expert. "Where's the creature?" Kabir asked. Ayan pointed with shaking hands. "Over there, near the old barn." They shone flashlights, and the giant cat hissed, eyes glowing like fire. "Stand back," Liana warned. But Ayan noticed something the others didn't. The cat wasn't attacking. It was guarding, protecting something behind the barn. The police moved closer. A sudden movement made them stop. Behind the barn lay another smaller creature, a tiny kitten. But even the kitten was the size of a goat. The giant cat wasn't attacking the village. She was a mother protecting her baby. Officer Omar realized it first. "She's not dangerous. She's scared. She's just trying to keep her baby safe." But the villagers didn't know that. Fear grew like wildfire. "Shoot it!" someone shouted. "It will kill us! Don't let it escape!" Kabir raised his hand. "No one harms it. Understood?" His voice shook with authority. Ayan stepped forward. "Sir, I think I know where they came from." He explained how the northern forest had been cleared 2 weeks earlier. Maybe the giant animals lost their home. Officer Liana nodded. "That makes sense. They're displaced." But then, something strange happened. The giant cat suddenly looked toward the forest. Her ears twitched, Her tail stiffened. She growled, not at the villagers, but toward the darkness of the trees, as if she sensed something else, something worse. A second roar echoed, deeper, louder, more terrifying. The villagers gasped. The silvery giant cat stepped in front of her baby, body shaking. Officer Omar whispered, "That's not the same animal." Another creature emerged from the forest. But this one wasn't a cat. It was a giant wolf. Black fur, red glowing eyes, twice the size of the cat. A predator, a threat. And now the village was stuck between two giants. The giant wolf lunged at the cat. The ground thundered under their weight. The cat leapt aside, protecting her baby. Villagers screamed and ran. Police officers tried to guide people to safety. Kabir shouted, "We need to separate them before they destroy the village." Ayan looked at the baby giant cat, so helpless, crying softly. He made a decision, a dangerous one. While everyone was distracted, Ayan ran toward the baby cat. Come on, follow me." The baby cat sniffed him and surprisingly followed him. He led it behind the stone wall of an old well. Meanwhile, the mother cat clawed at the wolf, trying to push it away from the village. The wolf snarled and bit at her neck. The cat cried out. Ayan felt his heart twist. This isn't right. They shouldn't be fighting here. Officer Liana noticed Ayan and ran toward him. "What are you doing? Are you crazy?" But then she saw the baby. "Oh, you were saving it." She finally understood. Officers formed a circle, shouting commands. Kabir yelled, "We can't kill them. They're not evil. We need to lead them out of the village." "How?" Rizwan panicked. Ayan stepped forward. "I have an idea." They would lure the wolf away using loudspeakers and bright lights. Wolves hate intense sound. And they would guide the mother cat toward the forest using food trails and Omar's animal calling methods. It was a crazy plan, but it was the only plan. The police cranked the speakers at full volume. The wolf flinched, growling in pain. Lights flashed, sirens blared. The wolf stumbled, backing away. On the other side, Omar gently guided the giant mother cat with calming sounds. She slowly followed the trail. Ayan stayed near the baby cat to keep it calm. Little by little, step by step, the two giants were led back toward the forest. At last, the wolf disappeared into the shadows. The mother cat nudged her baby lovingly and returned to the safety of the woods. The village exhaled. They were safe. By sunrise, the village gathered to thank Ayan. "You saved us. You were brave. You helped the police." Even Officer Kabir patted his shoulder. "You've got a hero's heart, kid." But Ayan looked toward the forest. Somewhere inside those trees, giant animals were hiding, homeless, scared, forced out by human destruction. Ayan whispered, "I hope they find peace." Weeks later, the government protected the northern forest. No one could destroy it anymore. Ayan sometimes sat at the edge of the forest at dusk. And one evening, a pair of familiar silver eyes glowed gently between the trees. The giant cat bowed her head, a silent thank you. Ayan smiled. The wild was safe again, and peace returned to Shadu village. But legends say, on silent nights, you can still hear the giant mother cat purring deep within the forest.